Hi guys, this is Emnel, and we are back playing Hearts 4 as British Raj, soon to be India. So, in last episode we've drawn some of our plans, and as my girlfriend pointed out, this is probably the most detailed and unnecessary plan of invading Ethiopia ever created, including the plans in real life created by Italians. So yeah, there's that, but well, beyond that, I think we are good. What we are going to do now, however, is to check if perhaps there is some, there are a few more percentages that we can save here. That's not the case. That was already 20%, so let's just give up. I'm going to test that because that had 5%, and every single percent here is well, very much worth it. So let's see. Nope, still 5%. It is really annoying mechanic that to min-max you have to do that. But well, what can you do? I really wish they would implement those bonuses in a different way, and I understand why that is, because well they kind of use the same mechanism as is you know, research bonuses that you get from your tech tree, right? In that case it makes sense that this bonus isn't applied when nilly-willy, right? And eaten when you switch tech. And that's great stuff. That's they didn't have to do that, but they really went a few steps further and made sure that switching techs during research will not screw you over. So this is great, but in this case, when they're using this the same system for things that change a lot and are not being consumed, that doesn't make sense. So they perhaps should leave the indicator the way it is, but the bonuses should be implemented the same way. For example, research bonuses like this are implemented, or some other research bonuses, well, specific ones, like the ones you can see here, which is they are implemented in real time. So that would prevent you from having to actually apply to reset your research to check if if there are any more discounts to be had. Okay, let's continue. Oh, free civilian factories. Wow, this is going. Actually, I'm building factories in Pakistan. I think I don't want to. Sorry, Pakistan, but well. Yeah, let's build some here. East Bengal is also Pakistan, later Bangladesh. And those are in front lines, you know. There we go. Soon enough we should get more factory slots, but it's going to be a bit of a limiting factor for us still. Unless we manage to get occupation of China under our control, so perhaps then we could try to build factories there and so they can control it, but probably it's unlikely to be useful. Because the whole occupation thing comes into play and so on and so forth. And by the time we'll get potentially control China, well, we actually won't be able to because, well, we are in that war with them. I'm actually not sure if no. Okay, so they will be conquered and then they will be considered part of Japan, and we'll be able to basically conquer them without later simply take their territory, I believe, because they will be considered belligerents. Yeah, I add one more. I will add one more here. That should fix our support equipment situation for a while. That's a bit excessive, but I want to be more or less up to date, and we're going to get 8 points from United Kingdom. With this, let's see. And I think it's about time to start investing more in reinforcements than in division production. This is fine as it is. Well, frankly, on the same note, we are going to add more divisions. They will continue to be built and so on and so forth, because, well, the reinforcements will come first. The new developments from reinforcement 3K, and for reinforcement 900. We should be more or less okay. Need to think what to invest later. Well, actually, we are going to invest in the before we finish the next one, I believe, which is in 27 days. We should have access to those things. Fate of Czechoslovakia, there we go. Zog submits to Italy, which is annexation of Albania. A lot of annexing going around. Okay, well, let's see. So I'm kind of, I mean, normally you would want those techs outright, because, well, there is a war coming, and it's coming pretty fast. But there is also a Dominion status coming, which means that those things will now have 50% cost reduction rather than 25%. Which means that it's tempting to instead research things that will not get any serious bonuses, such as, okay, well, first of all, we'll start with this one. But one of those things that we will want to build pretty early is the artillery, of course. So switching to artillery a bit earlier would be a reasonable thing to do, and I actually think we are going to do just that. And we'll early stages of the war will be, I mean, we'll get more. There will be less fighting and more marching through the mountains and stuff. So that's not going to be very taxing. We will be easily able to catch up on those important texts later on with the 50% bonuses. Alright, that means we are going to add those anti-tank guns. Let's say 3 of them. Well, let's start with 2. Another 2 here. And we are going to wait with this one, and then we are definitely going to finally invest in the industrial research. We are postponing for probably too long. Is the production going on? It's going on okay. Reinforcements getting there. Okay. Right, I think, do we have, okay, we have nicely, well, trained troops there, and as far as new ones here, take a while till they arrive. I think we should do some training right now. We want them in decent shape on that border. And well, we have what, May, June, July, 2.5 months, so we are going to wait and not use our political power, because, well, we'll be using it to switch to war economy outright, and then 50 to switch to dominion. Yeah. Definitely going for it, but let me look through other things. There we go. Right one. I don't think. Okay, let's see. How much would it cost us? How many would we need? Too many is the answer, but I didn't want to do the math in my head. Yeah, almost 14k. That of course includes the things that we are building, but still. Yeah. Well, it's nice to once in a while have more artillery than more artillery than you need, which rarely happens in my games. I usually am a bit behind on artillery specifically. This is coming along now. Well, frankly, well, since we are ahead on artillery, let's do that, and later we are going to switch to intelligent axis. Very well. Ribbentrop Molotov. Alright. If you haven't watched my previous, or well, the other series, then you haven't seen that one yet, but now that you have updated the equipment in production pop-up right here, and this representation. You also have the glow here that shows what and the newest thing will be featured on top. Same here. If I were simply to click here, the thing, well, for the first time, second time not, as you can see here, shows up there. There you go. Quite a lot, as you can see, needed for upgrade, but we have spares. And here we go. Still need some. What? Let's speed those up. Actually, what is our requirement? No, that's actually only for divisions in deployment. I don't really care about that too much, so let's. I messed it up, haven't I? Let's go do it this way. And later on we will. Well, actually, let's start building up those things a bit earlier. Yeah, there we go. France bans communism. Okay, so in August we are a bit war. Alright, what do we want? Don't have enough to pound us, so going for that is a bit excessive. How many do we actually have? Right. Yeah. Oh well. Well, let's do not get too eccentric and just go for the industry, shall we? That being said, let's check if that's went to 25 from 20. Just probably not, but nope. and salt. Very nice. Next one is what? Organization 5 and breakthrough. So, good things. Good things all around. Well, considering, I mean, I still don't like this doctrine very much. And how are we on training here? We are there. Okay, well, I waste a little bit doing that, but okay, alright. There you go. We're still sending troops there. We are good. What are we missing? Support equipment of all things. Oh well. Do we need support equipment for reinforcement still? We do. Let's send that first though. Oh, okay. August 24th. Kinda blacked out. Let's slow it down. We're not at war yet. But we should be called up within a week or so. Our units are in positions. Most of them, well, actually all of them have planning bonuses, which should help us in the initial parts of the attack. I don't know. I'm almost tempted to do it to let AI do it and see how that pans out. I mean, well, this is a problem. Like, I guess I should have played one game on, just veteran without the whole scales, max sliders and such, because then I would be able to actually use AI and give it a try early on without, having to resort to heavy micromanagement, just as a change of pace. So I think I will consider that in one of my next campaigns, perhaps as in my South African campaign actually. Although South Africa is probably the weakest of all nations of the Commonwealth, including New Zealand, I'd say so. But well, we'll see. I'll just try playing the demon standard veteran and try to utilize AI a bit more. But then again, for them there won't be much AI to be utilized anyway, because well, they won't be able to produce too big of an army. We basically have a weekend and a bit of a risk of famine, which is about as good as we could have possibly expected. Only way to get it faster would be if basically if Spanish Civil War finished earlier, because then we could go into this whole thing without before we pick at least one of those, which is. But beyond that, there is no faster way of becoming a dominion. That's what we've done. Because all of that, if you remember, was done before we had access to provisional elections. And I think this is, at least in the current state of the game, this is the optimal way to play British Raj, I'd argue. Alright, so Poland joined the Allies, which means we will be at war, I think, in 19 hours, right? Come on. Okay, let's go speed 3. Takes them a while. Okay. As far as research here goes, well, I guess infantry offensive, outright. So working on those two, and soon enough we'll get those. Yeah, but well, now we have just a week for it. So, well, we'll just start with this one, I guess. Everything's going around here poorly. Yeah, several divisions forced there. Outskirts of Warsaw already in danger. Right, we can raise up. Oh, I actually miscalculated that, and we are actually a week earlier. Well, I guess. Right, so now we are at Dominion. We have changed our flag. Now it actually matches more or less what I've showed. What is the thumbnail of the videos, and Gandhi is our leader. Right, that's Gandhi. Okay. Never mind. Well, that's not true that it will be lowered, because we'll. Well, first of all, we are going to cancel that one, and we are going to go for, I think, those Gurkhas, really, or consumer production. I think I want to start getting those Gurkhas out there. Let's see. We want to basically rush the jungle training as well before we start fighting in India and China. So, well, that does make sense. We can't take that just yet because, well, so that would actually turn us back into a colony. So that doesn't make sense. And we are going to actually ignore this one because, well, in current state of the game, it's not useful at all. Unless you indeed return yourself to the status of a colony, which we are not going to do. Well, Gurkhas it is, I guess. And now... Alright, we are yet to join the damn war. Yes, we are 40th. If we had chosen to go with industrial concern, we would be, well, we'll have to wait for over 100 political power before we can go a war economy, which, well, it's less than ideal. Come on, what's up with the war? Okay, now we are. Air wings. Alright, we have a air wing. I completely forgot. Wow, it's actually almost up to date. Well, is it? Let's see. It's this one, isn't it? Yes, it is. All right, this is the funny situation here. I completely forgot to point it out. Well, anyway, first the thing that we want to do is well. Okay, so now we can show it up. So it's 210 days. We're going to switch to that, and then switch back. Actually, it's only 209, really? 5% difference? Or has it updated automatically with, this time around? And when... Yeah, it might have actually updated automatically between the... when the bonus just got doubled instead of another point of it being added. Let's check. 75, 76 rather. 20. Okay, so here actually it was actually 10% added because we started when it was 20. It was just 10 bonus here, so after it was double it would be 20. Yeah. And here, let's do this one as well. There we go. The rest of the research in just 6 days. And we can switch to war economy. Yes, please. And Here our next choice is going to be one of those guys, probably an offensive one. No attacks. Those are... Oh, no, actually those are Italians, don't much. Okay, let's not cancel the attacks here just yet. Oh, this is a weird placement. Okay, you know what, let's do those, actually. Let's automate them. I'm not sure what that was. I guess we'll automate those two and see how they develop. Oops, just a little bit of fun. Oh, this is not going to work at all, I think. But, okay, so here. Here it doesn't. Okay, you know what? That won't work at all. What we are going to do here is you will go here and defend that. You will go here and well defend this whole approach because of the positioning here that we won't be able to attack into. You are going to try to rush this while you are going to rush this and potentially attack that. You are going to go here. You are going to spread there and see if we can capture this before they mend those places. So yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, we'll look into that later. Canada is an ally, blah blah blah. Being able to do. Oh well, our decryption is atrocious. We cannot even. Wow, it's actually really bad as far as this decryption goes. So we are going to support this attack. This one should go okay. It's a nice change of pace actually. Okay, so here is the situation in which we find ourselves without, because well we do not have any anti-tank weapons, which is well lack of enemy divisions, not being able to pierce enemy divisions, but thankfully when it comes to those it's not that big of a deal. Let's see how AI handles it. Well, they're at least moving, which is okay. Alright, I was supposed to actually to close the gap here, but I think going through here will actually be a better idea. So let's see where we are and wait for one of those guys to leave the premises. Okay, so we have arrived here, but none of those provinces are in position to be attacked. So, well, as you can see in this situation, moving from here is definitely the preferred way to go about it, because, well, as you can see, we could start attacking in the next turn. So, well, we could already start attacking this fort. So, rushing it from here much better than rushing it from there. So, I'm not sure why I was doing that. This is, you know, the second campaign when I do that, which is silly. So, well, we'll learn. So our secondary goal, on top of, you know, capturing the ports, is to capture as much of the mountains as possible and force enemies to fight on flatter terrain, which is like this one. Normally I would leave that to them, so they can actually escape here and then quash them. But I want to try to rush this port faster, hence my push. Though it seems like I won't be able to push through here. Anyway, but I want to keep them entertained at least. Still, this guy moves out, and if he moves out, I will be able to rush in and, well, at least get this port cut off from the rest of the territory, which is, well, the second best thing. Well, currently there are more people coming in, which amounts to that not happening. Okay, let's stop attacking, establish a cohesive line right here, wait for this guy to, well, actually they are just switching places, so fuck that. We're going to move like that. This is kind of pointless, so let's go there. I don't like the way AI does it here as well. Here it kind of works. How's this going? Well, should I probably just make them do it this way? You know what? This is probably the thing we should use the spearhead for. There we go. Alright, how does it look? Let's make it closer to the border whenever possible. Well, in this case I would kinda want it to be 2 provinces wide. Usually. The AI seems to either want to leave gaps here or... okay, so well, in this case we are going for sticking to the territory. Sticking to the coastline. There we go. This is not going nearly as well as one would hope, so let's order someone to mad, because this is kind of a shitty way of going about it. Not like that this whole thing at all, but well, then again, this is a normal attack arrow. Okay, alright, we will struggle with the AI and test the spearhead commands more in the next episode, since, well, we are out of time. If you like the videos and haven't subscribed yet, there should be things on your screen right now, or well, they should show up momentarily, so well, hover over, subscribe, check out other playlists, or simply click for another video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.